Got a new transmission pan for the 5-speed 300 because the other one's really rusty. Got the new pan and filter ready here. So, alright, I'm gonna jack up the car and we're gonna get that pan drained and replace it. Then we'll replace the filter and put some fluid in it. Before I get underneath, I'm just gonna take the transmission dipstick cap off here, just twist it out. There it is. As you can see, that pan's pretty greasy looking. So we've got a pan here to drain the fluid into. And it has T30 or T27 bolts going around the outside of it. There's 6 holding this pan on. So yeah, we just want to be careful as we're taking them out because the pan's going to drop. So since I'm replacing this pan, I negotiated a hole in there. And yeah, I'm going to let the black tar drain out of this. And then I'll lower the pan. Okay, I'm going to lower this pan now. Try not to make a mess, but as you can see, it's just dripping now. So, alright, I'm going to start taking these screws out and we're going to lower the pan. This is an all-wheel drive, so I'll be able to access the whole pan freely. So if you find out that you can't access this as well as mine, it's because this one's an all-wheel drive. But it's the same transmission if you got the 5-speed. Got the pan lowered now. Oh, that's really nasty looking, but we'll take it out and take a look at it. And yeah, this is the filter. Be careful when you pull the filter down because it's likely gonna drop a bunch of fluid down. Yeah, like that. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a couple minutes to finish dripping, and then I'm gonna pull the pan out here and we're gonna take a look at it. Okay, I got that magnet cleaned up from the old pan and put it in the new one. Got the gasket in place and we got the filter there. You want to make sure to remember to put the filter in before you start putting the pan on. You want to take a little bit of the transmission fluid, if that's what you can call this stuff, and wet the O-ring on the filter. Get it all the way around. Lift it into place, make sure the tab goes in. Make sure the inlet goes in all the way, which it did. And once it stops dripping, you can put the new pan up into place and we can start tightening it down. You don't want to do it too tight and strip it, but put it on tight enough so it won't leak. Get the nice new pan installed now. Now we're going to put some fluid in this. Alright, so I'm going to put 5 liters in. Each of these are a quart, so I'm going to put 5 of those and then some of that in there. And once we get it in, we're going to check everything out, make sure it's at the proper level, and go from there. Alright, I put 5 liters in there. Now I'm going to start it up and run it from park through to reverse neutral and drive. And these don't come with dipsticks that you can check, but if you order a dipstick online, you can idle this and check the level with a dipstick. If you also have something that you can check the transmission temperature with. But if not, you're good to just drain the pan out, replace the filter, put 5 liters in, or about 5.3 quarts, and you should be good to go. But let's run the transmission through the ranges and we'll see if it moves. As you can see, it's going into gear. That's a good sign. Yeah, and it wants to move. Just have bad brakes right now because the master cylinder blew the other day. So I'm going to be replacing that next. But as you can see, it's going into gear fine. Now you just want to peek underneath and make sure nothing's leaking now, and you're good to go.